Now we're gonna check this here Harley-Davidson. We're gonna jump it off that ramp.
We're here at my property, Rahville, in the high desert, Helendale, California. Today's the day, October 25th. Ironically, the same day, 49 years ago. 130 feet, which is what Evel Knievel did back in 1975. Evel Knievel was one of the most badass dudes on a bike because of the type of bike he was jumping. It wasn't the distances. To jump what he jumped is what made him so badass. On the type of ramps he sent him on too is insane. If I could build a jump that was smooth enough, that replicated a Knievel jump, and to do it on something similar to what he rode, I thought would just be the ultimate goal and something that would be a fun project for me.
You got a permit?
And then after the landing was complete and dialed in, it was time to build the takeoff. Just pretty much roughed it out. We didn't really have a lot of time to get a real ramp made by somebody to weld one up out of metal. So I just grabbed a telephone pole that was laying out on my property, propped it up at like 9 or 10 foot, looked at the angle from far away and just figured that would be pretty much what I needed. So we literally framed that thing up like 2 nights before the jump. Just because also our boys at Senders Only, the time crunch for them to get the bike ready as well. Things for them to be able to put that bike together in the time they did was amazing.
All right, we are in the middle of the desert, pulling up with the fresh Raha build right now.
Yeah, dog. Look at that thing. Unfucking real. Yeah. Evel would be proud.
It's funny because I don't know who's more stressed, the rider or this guy.
I think I didn't need a ton more time than 2 days anyway, so I wasn't stressing. But yeah, I just kind of last second framed up that takeoff and started jumping it. Fuck yeah, guys. That thing was sick. I hit the ramp over there first. And I figured if I could start out my motorcycle jumping journey on one of Evel's last jumps properly, that was something that I'd be psyched on.
Ladies and gentlemen, stock ergonomics, stock Sportster.
Now it's
going 100 plus feet today, 6 p.m.
We're gonna give them hell. I can't wait to see how this goes. I gotta go 60 miles an hour at this ramp. I think I would have went about 120 if I would have landed right in the perfect spot, but I ended up going pretty far, like landing right where my front tire landed right in the dirt. So it measured out to be within like a couple feet of 130, whether I went a little past or a little before it, but the goal was accomplished of replicating a Knievel jump and going over 120. Really stoked on that. I knew I could do it, but to have all the pieces line up, Senders Only, building the bike.
All we did was black the thing out. That is genuinely a stock flat track bike. It's a very obtainable motorcycle. We put our own style on it. It has our own touch, so that's why it stands out from the rest. But at the end of the day, you could build that bike in your garage with your buddies.
And then me and my friends building a setup that allowed me to go over 120. Just pulling it all off, it felt great. Had a lot of fun. And I think just pulling that ramp back and going further here in the near future. I plan to do another show out there around December 2024 and see how far I can go.
And I'm telling you right now, there may be some words eaten, but as far as 150 feet, I'm calling it all day long. This bike's ready to go 150 feet. But do your research and go look at Evel Knievel's bike and tell me that thing's stock.
Special thank you to Claybourne Co for lining me up with the crew at Senders Only and really just making it happen. Yeah, with Senders Only, building the perfect bike and just coming out and helping test and making sure that bike was solid. I didn't know what to expect, but that thing flew really well and handled really well. So I'm hyped to go forward and do more projects with these guys and see how far we can get this bike to go. It's a beautiful morning.